Greetings, beacons of light, and welcome. Thank you for being here. As always, it's wonderful to be with you. And before I go into the transmission of Radiant Revelations, there are just one or two suggestions that I'd love to make, notes for you. The first is that the angels have asked that Radiant Revelations become a continuous stream rather than diverting your attention into either illumination or lightwork or light words. So from thenceforward, there will be a continuous streaming currency of their energy in relation to Radiant Revelations. I hope that's okay for you. And thank you for all of your comments and for all of your considerations. Please keep them coming. It's a wonderful conversation to have with you. The second point that I wanted to remind you of, that on September the 29th, it's the feast of St. Michael and all angels. And there will be a global meditation that is a free 33-minute meditation for everybody around the globe. And many people are already booked, so don't diddle-daddle. Go and find your seat by going to theangelsofatlantis.com. You'll see the way, it's very clear. And the last point that I wanted to remind you of is the Angels of Atlantis Club. Many of you have become members, and thank you for this. This is really, truly special, and we appreciate so much your support. But for those of you who have not joined, there are untold dividends that are planned for all members of the club. So please do go there and signal your identity. And so before I go into the Radiant Revelations, I'm just going to compose myself, meditate for a few moments. What I mean by that is that I use breath to still myself. And once I feel that stillness, I open up all of my upper chakras right up into the 12th. And then immediately the angels come through a vortex that they've created to have easy access to this being as their emissary. So forgive me for a moment while I just meditate. Use it mindfully for yourself in a moment of pause. Greetings, beacons of light. And a heartfelt welcome to you from we Angels of Atlantis, for we offer you everlasting love as we receive you in these moments. And we provide you with further gifts of such rich store, for in essence we are here to anoint you with waves of light codes and sound harmonics, and specifically from star beings of Sirius and Orion, from Andromeda and the Pleiades, from Lyra and Arcturus, and from the Venusians, who accompany the translucent Mintakan beings, who are wise beyond compare, emanating their unique light-color healing vibrations. So let it be within your awareness that these beings of cosmic intelligence honor you and give adoration for all that you are being. They compliment you on the veracity of your soul, and particularly during this time phase that we know as the extraordinary shift of consciousness within your peoples and within the Gaia. And so you are being drawn to an awareness where you are in co-creation with the divine. Please, the simplest and the best way to receive these teachings is by gaining stillness. Stillness has a hallmark, which is peace. And by consciously drawing this through the whole of your vessel, you will feel yourself supported by Mother Nature, supported by universal flow. Feel this moving through the whole of your physicality as it moves within the galaxy. Breath is the universal flow. It is pranayama. It is your soul in motion. So please meditate in stillness and feel your breath flow drawing the silver white light of pranayama deep into the well calmness that is the soulfulness at the core of you. For within prana exists light codes given to you by a new light species who are intrigued by all that takes place within your lives as within the Gaia. Feel this. Feel this now. And an Arcturian being comes to you. An Arcturian being who incarnated on Earth several times during the Atlantean civilization and returned to Earth in the 19th century to transmit awakening wisdoms for your forebears as they were, appearing into the energy field with great alacrity. This soul you knew as Nikola Tesla, and whom we knew as Atsiliki, the Knowing One. He is communicating with you, and he is saying, your mind and your body are merely receivers, for in the universe there is a core source force from which you will obtain exquisite knowledge, strength, and inspiration. Indeed, all of these star beings we've identified for you, and they are sending loving light waves and grace-filled harmonics, amplified through we stellar beings, we interstellar beings, the Angels of Atlantis, who are designated by the 12 light lords and ladies of universal intelligence. For we are created from their plasmic holograms and arrive to you as 12 all-beings of immense light, for we as a communion have always been appointed to convey special messages to the race of humans, indeed to all sentient life on planet Earth, particularly during times of planetary transformation. And one such time is now. And by this we mean that we convey messages to all sentience, even to the smallest hummingbird or the gentlest wren. For the whole of planetary sentience is awoken by these waves of light-filled consciousness, and it is through these frequencies that we claim our emissary who sits before you, who as an intermediary makes it easier for you to receive our cosmic messages from Source. Remember, he is human like you, yet has received teachings and initiations from us over many years concerning the essence of the human soul, which he in turn interprets as our holography. Can you feel the force? Can you feel this love? And as you receive this message of love, dear ones, receive the frequencies as though you were hearing the songs of angels, just as you do when hearing human voices who vibrate as sopranos of great lyricism or as countertenors who allow their voices to soar through heights of such beauty. These frequencies are a higher vibrational lightness, and they formulate spirals of rainbow lights that dance and play within your DNA. They offer to your body gifts of such essential consequence, and you may find yourself gently weeping with the profundity of the recognition that you have come home. You have come to this paradise. You have come to Sep Tebi. Can you truly hear this? For you are opening the cosmology of your intelligence as you are a cosmic citizen and you are the beloveds of the Mother, Father, God. Can you feel what this means? Can you see what we are communicating? Please know that deep within the soul is a crystal cave of remembering, that deep within your heart is a dialing force of loving redemption, which you have acquired from many other lives, from many other timelines, indeed from many wisdom to teachings within the cosmos. And this was awakened initially in your conception and impregnated you with light and the songs of angels. This inception was your gene of Isis, which you call Genesis. Dear ones, You have incarnated in many star systems, besides being with Gaia. You have incarnated in many forms, through countless opportunities, and through innumerable potentials, for your soul is a virtuous exponent of cosmic love. Otherwise you would not be here, you would not be hearing us right now, yes? You are here with us to feel, to sense, to see, to smell, to taste, to be. For this feeling sentience is the language of your soul. Dear ones, you have lived such lives on the blue planet, such incarnations, particularly through Atlantis and Mu, and of course not always in form, yet continuously as servants of the light. And now, once again, you are claiming this experience through our love light, for we see your infinite potential. We see the everlasting love that pours through your veins. We feel the joy of laughter from we angels soaring into your DNA. And when you release resistance, dear one, you will always, always, always feel the potential of seeing this. Can you feel what we mean? Right now, close your eyes and see the visions we are holographically placing on the screen of your consciousness. Let us pause. Breathe them in. Pulse them in. Wave them in. Be with them in the entirety of your feeling capacity. This is new holography. Be our hologram. We are here in such love, in support of you, in care of you. Can you feel us? Can you sense us? No. For to see an angel, you must see another's human soul. To feel an angel, you must feel another's heart. To sense we angels, you must sense purity. To hear we angels, you must listen to these all. And to smell we angels, you must know the scent of love. Our love is eternal. Can you feel this? How much love can you contain? What is the capacity of your loving? We exist within the rippling echoes of cosmic love, for we are the light within the liquid essence of light and sound. We are here in this linear present with you to both celebrate you and educate you, because we are in the depth of our light and in the beingness of our love, the love that is full of conviction that has been given to us by the galactic intelligence. We angels exist in a communion of light, a light force that uniquely honors you, loving you as earth dwellers. For you, as we have said, are cosmic interpreters of infinite potential, residing as you are in the density of earth plane, which is becoming lighter and bringing to the fore your love of the sacred, your love of your interconnection with this world and the otherworldliness. Remember, your star brothers and sisters look upon you with awe, for many of them from other civilizations do not possess bodies like yourselves and are fascinated by how you create through weight, space, and time. Also, they are amazed by your spirit-laden hearts. Do you feel these waves of love? Do you feel the grace generated by divine splendor? This love radiates to you through our emissary. He is primed by us through many initiations over many years, carrying both the courage and the configuration of this light. This love is for you, so that you may then convey its silver-white vibrational field to all sentience as a beacon of light upon your planet. Breathe this in, feel this, sense this, love this, and then glow as you move through the world. Now we hear you. We hear you have many questions, yes? We feel your concerns. We sense that many of you are in potential fear or worry at the thought of the potential cosmic reset. For this divine flash of light will be immense. It will affect the physical nature of your ionosphere and your planet. And this will come to you, it is told to us, during the time of Scorpio, from a photon belt that is building in its mightiness. We speak to you in this third week of September 24. Remember, we do not live in time, but we respect you do, and we say there is a quickening within the astro-force of the universe. It is indicating surging energies, a tremendous light is building momentum, and which we are told will flash awaken the cells of the Gaia and all her living sentience. Yet this will always be in accordance with divine will. Through this time period you perceive. And yet, what we must say to you is be calm, for we will lift any fear if you allow us to. Ask, and it is given. But you must ask. As we are not beings of free will, we answer to divine summons, and then we tune you with higher vibrational states, hoping that you will be healed and filled with joy and anticipation. Yes, you see, we are rays of cosmic love just for you, and in loving you, we offer you grace. We radiate light-filled quotients of our peace that will steady you, rebalancing you, recentering you. You see, fear ultimately does not exist, and yet your human interaction with the density of Earth has made it an experience, and it is a key for you. It is a key to shift the adrenaline surge and the stress hormones into the experience of transcendence, so that you may heal separation and be at one with the divine. Let go and let God in. We offer you this because when you feel this, you will also experience your spirit soaring alongside your body, taking your soul into higher dimensional states. And remember, these dimensions are not locations in linear form, they are frequencies. You can hear about these states, you can read about these frequencies from those humans who have died, yet then return to conscious Earth once again, for they remembered the wisdoms learned in spirit when they were without bodies. You call this NDE, or near-death experience, and we angels call it no-death experience. For we promise you this experience of releasing physical consciousness in death is as simple as falling asleep, for there is no finality, there is merely transmission. And of course, you may read about this, you may read about these states in wonderful books such as Proof of Heaven by Ibn Alexander, and you may listen to Anita Moorjani speaking of her death from cancer through her audiobook. It is called Dying to Be Me, and then you will hear how she came back from death, knowing that the cancer was in complete remission, and indeed it was. This is the beginning of your preparation for the supernal state that will awaken due to the cosmic gateway opening, when the great flash of light will come, when your planet leaves the separation of the shadow state. You see, that darkness needs to be overjoyed by light to reach a point of completion within the cycle of karma. And as we have transmitted before, the karma becomes the dharma, the divine balance, the divine justness and parity of all transmitted frequencies beyond your own. This cannot be avoided. It is your planet and the galaxy growing, evolving, transmitting. Yet the residues you can see of these shadow states, for so many of your brothers and sisters are held in egoic resistance, which we are saying to you is futile. Yet some of your kin, held and displaying the mask of dark narcissism, hide in the trickster cleverness that attempts to overshadow your spirit. We say to you, relinquish the ego and embrace who you really are. Who are you? You are a child of God. You are a star wrapped in skin. You are the great I Am presence. So in these moments that possibly will be 3 days of darkness, you will feel the void, and we will be there with you, taking you from the void into the light of your conception, for the Divine Mother, for Isis, for Mary, for Kuan Yin, for Diana will be with you. Release the ego, dear ones. Create boundaries. Do not panic. Open your pranic cord, for light will pour into your interior, into your auric sheath, and thereby you will expiate egoic conceit and pride, for they no longer serve you. They arose from a social system which no longer exists on your planet, for they were formed within the kingdoms of monarchic rule, with its 13 social classes, and these have now morphed into your destiny as you find the nobility of your spiritual sovereignty. And so, corridors of supernatural power are opening, have opened, and you are visioning yourselves as superheroes, as the shining ones, as the Homo Luminous. Therefore, divine providence is speaking with you. And you are developing the advanced neurology, the advanced DNA that will allow you to feel the constitution of we angels. For your light body will expand into the multidimensional. Feel this. Feel your being as you breathe, as you pulse, in synchrony with universal flow. You see how easy it is. And we angels of Atlantis profoundly want you to know that there is nothing to fear in these cosmic resets. So instead of upsetting yourselves, pray, use affirmations, the affirmations that we have given in past transmissions, for we will gift you unique light codes to create a protective cocoon or etheric sheath around your physique, in addition to a powerful antidote for any fear or anguish which will be contained within your hearts. And this is an exquisite sacred formula from the great cosmic wizards who base all of their magic on empathy and compassion. And then these primary unifying forces will help to supplant dis-ease and distress, assisting a powerful and profound awakening within the very substance of your crystalline body, which releases or leaves behind old ways of being formulated within the carbon body that you once had. These are now obsolete. Review the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse on October the 2nd, which you haven't reached thus far, for they will considerably enhance or upgrade your spiritual Wi-Fi, allowing your higher self, your oversoul, to shimmer with light, and so you will feel an increase of your intuitive and your psychic powers. We promise you, you are moving into supernature. And this will lead you fundamentally to the interconnectedness of the spirit of the planet, the spirit of the galaxy, through the crystalline planetary grid that is in connection with the crystalline presence of the galaxy, through the interstices of light fibers that exist within the ethers. And this new earth is opening its gates. And so initially, cleansing is taking place. A decluttering is happening, encouraging you to yield to the moments of celestial transformation, to release the old and to breathe in the new. And so watch, dear ones, observe from a detached positioning of your heartfulness. Use the instincts you have, dear ones, the instincts of connection and belonging, and trusting your inner compass, your soul-filled heart. Have belief and faith. Lean into the divine, lean into us, and feel the flourishing nature of the imaginal, allowing you to tonify your supernature, to have complete trust in your intuition, for it has progressed through seasoned feeling, through great discernment, and is led by great thought. It always, always heart-filled. And now we leave you in joy, in love, and let it be known these transmissions will increase as you move through your time frame of October, for we angels must dispense for you further information about how you may prepare your living supplies, and offer you perceptual possibilities concerning your world's banking systems that will be affected, so that how you may prepare for money, so that you always have a necessary flow of cash. Remember, the universe is rich with abundance. There is no scarcity in the higher realms. And this is created by the love and the joy of universal splendor, for in the higher frequencies, literally, the infinite is unfolding and flowing with pure well-being from which all manifestation occurs. And so, we love you. Namaste, namaste, namaste.